It's like, what can we do to participate in, you know, to be a part of it? And it's not like basketball or football or soccer or any normal sport where you can just join a team or a club. You had to be 18 to be a professional wrestler and to be trained. And, you know, at the time we're 15, 16 years old, so we kind of started throwing the idea around, like, what can we do to become more involved in this?
And then it would get to a point where it's like, okay, we've exhausted every other option, now what? And it's like, well, you know, to hell with it, let's just try and do it. I'm sure, you know, we watch enough of it. If we just try and figure something out, we could probably do this on our own. And like you said, you know, we couldn't get trained. We were at a young age, so, I mean, it's kind of stupid and people shouldn't do it, but we were like, hell with it, let's see what we could do. And that's exactly what we did. A friend of ours who basically, he wasn't into it like we were, but like, I mean, obviously hanging out with us and stuff, it was like, he saw it was like kind of fun, and you know,
we rubbed it off on everybody.
Yeah, and the one thing that he definitely brought to the table was like, before anything at the park or anything, like, it was a production, because he was into that kind of stuff. So it was like, well, dude, let's film it.
As far as the theatrics are concerned?
No, not just so much that, but it was like more of a production. Like, of course, we were just trying to wrestle and, you know, have a good time with it and everything. But, you know, obviously, how do you see wrestling? It's on TV. How do you see it on TV? It's filmed. So he was like, well, dude, if you guys are going to, like, kill yourselves for it anyway, let's tape it. I mean, you might as well have it to what, you know, if you get killed, you want to see it over and over and over again. So I think that's basically where it came from there. And I mean, he pretty much just offered up everything, like, you know, use our yard, we got a camera, let's just come down here and do it. And that's exactly what we did, man.
Yeah. Standing there.
Just walks in and he doesn't know what he's doing.
Full Nelson suplex. Oh!
Got him over right onto the swell of his back. Both
I don't know if you've seen it, folks, but his knee was right into the side of him, too.
Another major thing that we didn't even think about, like, going into it, was the one thing that no matter what we did wrestling-wise, we couldn't make up a crowd.
The crowd outside, the people indoors, pay-per-view. It's filmed me on that.
UCW had absolutely no audience.
There was a couple.
And that's something that, like, you don't watch wrestling without a crowd. So I think it was Guillermo, possibly, that came up with the idea of the music in the background. And then we wanted to do commentary over